know you are going to be inspired by something that you hear today in this episode. And I want to invite you right now to decide that you're going to do more than just listen to this. You are going to take some action once you're done to move your life forward. Because after all, we can listen to lots of great things, but if we don't take time to make the changes, then what good does it to us? So know that at the end of this, I'm going to be asking you, what's some little micro commitment you can make to move your life forward, to live more like you want to live, and to be the person that Christ needs you to be? Because after all, here at Christ-Centered Coaches, that's what we are here to do, is to help you move from where you are to where Christ needs you to be. Everybody loves a good story, and that's why we are going to do a whole series for you that it's all about some of the best stories that we have heard here on our Christ-Centered Coaches channel. We love talking about Christ, testifying about Christ, and meeting other people who are doing the same online. So sometimes we're going to have some episodes where you get the whole thing, but this that we're bringing to you here is some of our favorite stories from our last year of recordings. I hope you enjoy learning from these stories about Jesus Christ.
Okay, God, well, that wasn't what I thought was going to happen. So what do we need to do now? And I felt, Jenedy, you've only been training for 3 months. What would happen if you had another year? Oh, and you kind of don't even want to go there, because in your head you were thinking, oh, I'm just going to go real quick, compete on American Ninja Warrior, and then go back to my life of being a mom and painting Jesus, you know?
Yeah.
But when God says, what if you had a whole other year? You're like, wait, we're doing this again? That was really uncomfortable. Okay. But I trained another year and another year and another year. And then I competed on 4 seasons when I was really kind of mad. You know, I was thinking, they've never aired my run. Why do we keep showing up?
Mm-hmm.
And then God said, sweet girl, did you think this was about TV? I mean, kind of. I mean, you're the one that asked me to do this. And then I just felt him say, Jenedy, look at you. You are a totally different person than you were 4 years ago. You're so much stronger, braver, confident. And Jenedy, I care way more about the development of a human soul than I do about TV. Oh, and then you're like, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, my arms are like a lot stronger than they were. And so I think one of the reasons he asked me to do it was to change. And I think it's one of the reasons he asked us to do just about everything is it's all about changing us. Like, we were never meant to stay the same. And then the next season I competed and they aired my run. And I did have that moment. And it was so beautiful where NBC shared my story over like 5 minutes on primetime television, my art, the story of losing my son. And it was so beautiful and impactful. And so maybe that was part of the reason. And I did get so many beautiful emails and messages from people all over that had seen the episode and were moved by it. But then also, it brought into my life some incredible women. Do you see this painting right here of this girl doing a pull-up? So she is one of the top female competitors on American Ninja Warrior, and I got to meet her and become friends with her because I competed on the show. And then God asked me to paint her. And then he asked me to paint another athlete that I knew on the show. And then he started bringing all these other strong women in my life, from cancer survivors, 93-year-old widows, amputees. And I started to realize, oh, we're painting strong women. What we're going to do like a collection of strong women. And then that collection grew to actually a conference of strong women, which we held the first ever Strong Women Experience in September. And I feel like all of this American Ninja Warrior was, encompassed in the Strong Woman Experience. He needed to change me into a strong woman. And then he's asking me to help inspire other people to be strong. So, like I said, I'm still uncovering other reasons. But I think those are 2 of the big reasons why he asked me to do it. Yeah. And now I also coach. Like, I coach moms at a ninja gym, and I'm kind of passing this skill onto other women as well. So
That's amazing. That's
ugh.
so cool. Yeah. There's so many lessons to glean from that, but I love that you said that we don't really get to know why for all of the things that God asks us to do, or why, all of the reasons why, because he just like he wants to change us. He's more invested in the change of our soul and us becoming more like him than anything else. And so I love that.
Well, and I think there's power in withholding the why. I think one of the reasons he withholds the why is because it allows us to put our trust more completely in him.
Mm,
Like if we have the whole picture, then it's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And I can see it, and we're going to go do it, and it will be great.
hmm
But when you can't see, when you feel blind, well then how much more are you going to rely on him to get
Yeah.
you, through the experience? And
Yeah.
so he just tells us what, and that allows us to lean on him to later figure out the why.
Mm. Amen.
I know you have felt something today while you've been here, and I would like to invite you to act on what you felt, to not let this just be one more inspirational moment, but to now take decisive action. To choose some little micro commitment that you can take that's going to move your life towards the person that you want to be, a closer relationship with Christ, and the person that he needs you to be for him. So before you are done, just take a deep breath and think, what's one little thing that I want to commit to? And at Christ-Centered Coaches, if you want coaches to hold you accountable, that's what we're here to do in every way, from just listening and being a part of our community to going ahead and hiring a coach and even becoming a life coach yourself. We're here to support you every step of your journey as you move from where you are to where Christ needs you to be.